Your attention, please, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching the Yes Network, the home of champions.
The history of baseball has been written largely in New York. This city of iconic images is home to a team whose symbol has come to mean much more than just the place in which it plays. A dynasty began with one player who reached heights never before imagined, and continued through another whose finest moment came not when he played with his heart, but when he spoke from it.
Jay, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
The legend of the Yankees grew as first the defining style of DiMaggio graced the stadium, and then the titanic power of Mantle exploded from it.
Here's the payoff pitch by Miller to Mantle. Come on, there she goes!
Those four legends and so many others have all pursued one goal, the desire to be the best.
Here's the windup. Fastball hit deep to right. This could be it. Way back there. Oh,
That pursuit has stretched for 10 decades, and magic has followed in its path.
and he gets it. A no-hitter. A no-hitter. A no-hitter for Joey Brigade. He did it. He did it. No-hitter for Giuliani.
David Wells has pitched a perfect game. A perfect game. A perfect game for David Cone.
The next chapter is always waiting to be written, and the words will describe feats and players greater than what has come before. Now there is a new home where those memories will be born, a new stage for the cheers to ring down from, a new page for the story to continue, and new heroes waiting to emerge. Welcome to a new season. Welcome to New York Yankees baseball. Welcome to the Yes Network. Hello, I'm Fred Hickman, and what you've just experienced is some of the incredible history, tradition, and excellence that is the embodiment of the greatest team in sports history. Like the team of the century, the new Yes Network will mirror the excitement, the class, and the quality that is the essence of the New York Yankees. In this 100th season of the Yankees, the Yes Network will not only be your home for games, but your destination for sports entertainment. The programming you're going to see on the Yes Network will be different. It'll be innovative and cutting edge. And the talent we've lined up, simply the best in the business. So let's start it off with a man who's been calling the Yankees for over a decade on the radio. Making the move into the television broadcast booth as well as hosting his own Yes Network original program is Michael Kay. And right now, Michael's going to tell you about the heart and soul of the Yes Network.
Well, Fred, the Yankees are undoubtedly the greatest franchise in sports history. 26 world titles, and they've been in the last 4 World Series, and they have a roster now like no other in baseball. You've got stars like Derek Jeter, Bernie Williams, Mariano Rivera, and Roger Clemens as well. And then you add the former American League MVP Jason Giambi, and you bring back an all-time fan favorite in David Wells, and this is sure to be another incredible chapter in the Yankees history books. It's going to be an amazing debut season here at the Yes Network. Your home for all great Yankees action and excitement.
Prior to each game, be sure to catch our unprecedented 1-hour pregame show hosted by yours truly here in the Yes Network studios, as well as an all-encompassing postgame show where you'll find the most up-to-date sports information anywhere. And when we come back, an inside, in-depth look at stars from the world of sports and entertainment as they go one-on-one, their life stories, center stage before a live audience in a sports interview setting like no other.
I was thinking with Paul O'Neill retired. Maybe they give me a shot at right field, but yeah.
Where were you on July 18, 1999, when David Cone pitched that perfect game? Was it a coincidence that it was Yogi Berra Day and Don Larson threw out the first pitch to Yogi, reminiscent of Larson's perfect game back in the '56 World Series? Coincidence or Yankees magic? How about I pose that question to another one of my Yes Network colleagues, Susan Waldman, who has managed to create some of her own Yankees magic. Susan, what do you think?
Fred, I think that Cone's perfect game on Yogi Berra Day with both Yogi and Don Larson on hand was nothing short of magical. I got to be in the booth that day. I also brought Don Larson into the owner's box so that we could get him on camera in the 9th inning. And I was the first one to get to David Cone for an interview. We both were crying before that interview went on the air. But that moment in July is only one of so many great moments and great games that Yankees fans have witnessed over the years. And fans can now relive that history with Yankees Classics.
Payoff pitch to Baylor. Swung on and missed, got him with a breaking ball. Guidry strikes out the side for the 3rd time in the ball game.
Indians have not had a man pass first base. And the ground ball is short. Velarde, he did it! He did it! No hitter for Jim Abbott.
He has been up twice. He has hit a pair of 3-run home runs. This one got to right field. Is it high enough? It is gone! His first 3-home run game. Paul O'Neill.
The last perfect game for the Yankees, Don Larson. The World Series in '56.
The 0-1. Swung on. He's going to get it. Popped up to right field. O'Neill near the line. He makes the catch. David Wells. David Wells has pitched a perfect game. 27 up. 27 down. Baseball immortality for David Wells.
3 outs to go for a perfect game for David Cone. It'll be a 1-1 pitch.
He popped him up. He's going to get it. Grosh's down from 3rd. Grosh's makes the catch. A perfect game. A perfect game for David Cone. It is the 3rd perfect game in Yankee Stadium history.
You know, there's no way to pick out one particular moment from the Yankees' fabled 100-year history, but I don't think I'm going to forget anytime soon the image of David Cone doing that turtle imitation as Wells was working his perfecto. Great picture. Anyway, now an innovative sports interview series like none other. With fascinating guests ranging from Billy Crystal to Bob Costas, this interview reaches into the sports mind of some of the most prominent personalities in sports and in entertainment. They all take center stage in the studio before a live audience, and then next to them is host Michael Kay.
Thanks, Fred. I'm now sitting on the set of Center Stage, where we get up close and personal with your favorite stars, a who's who of sports and entertainment. Center Stage has only one requirement. All the guests must share a love and a passion for sports. Our lineup of guests includes Steve Young, Joe Torre, Billy Crystal, Denis Leary, and Rudy Giuliani. All the biggest names sharing some of their most intimate personal stories.
Anybody needs to know the value of sports. They should go back and consult the history of September and October of 2001. The only 2 things that I could focus on that got my mind off what was going on were my son's football games and the Yankees.
Scare me to death, because right away you think cancer and you think death, and the first thoughts for me went to my daughter, who was 3 years old at the time, that I needed to be around for her, and baseball wasn't important anymore.
Is there somebody that you wish you could have fought? No, I've fought the best. I mean, Tommy Hearn, Roberto Duran, Marvin Hagler, Benitez. No, I've had my fair share of great fighters, and I appreciate it. You have some guys on your team. Derek Jeter makes $19 million. Giambi makes $17 million. Is there any jealousy there?
No, I mean, I'm making a lot of money because these guys are making a lot of money.
Your favorite moment in your career?
Kissing various beautiful women.
Now, let me ask you a question when you're kissing like that.
Yeah.
I mean, are you into it or are you acting?
Personally speaking?
Yeah.
I'm into it.
Do you still set new goals for yourself? And if so, can you give us an idea of what they are?
What's going through your head the second before you know you're going to get sacked?
You dream of letting that ball go right at the last second, taking a hit, and having something great work out.
Kid from Brooklyn becomes a Yankee fan. Explain that to me.
You know, I'm a Red Sox fan. I want to win the World Series desperately. I don't care what it takes.
Can you run this country?
Woo! Bruins were playing the Whalers, and Torre Robertson hit Terry O'Reilly from behind and drove him into the boards. And they erupted into a fight. Right. And she was the first one up. And I said, I thought you were against violence. After the fight was up, she goes, yeah, but look what he did to her. So that's one of the things I love about hockey.
I was thinking when Paul O'Neill retired, maybe they give me a shot at right field, but yeah.
Coming up next, perhaps the most popular sports talk radio show ever. You've been listening to them for over a decade, and now they're gearing up for their television debut.
Wait. Pack it in. Now the place is empty. 4,000 people. It's a 9,000-seat arena.